Howdy, everybody,
Hey everyone.
and welcome to F.E.A.R 3. Do not do tips, tricks, guys, walkthroughs, speedruns, 100% trophies, or achievements. Play games for fun with the sole goal in mind. Invade your phones and homes on the big screens, all the screens in between. They hit you with a blast from the past. A wave of nostalgia as we laze down the laziest of lazy rivers, the lazy river called life, to harken back to a time in the 70s, 80s, 90s, early 2000s when you go over to a buddy's place after school or work, where you drop your pack, drop your gear, drop your butt, blah, blah, in a chair or anywhere. It doesn't matter because we were there to play good games
Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon.
or even bad games.
Jurassic Park the game.
In the end, it wasn't about playing good games, bad games, watching good movies, bad movies. It was all about hanging out, having fun, passing time, passing gas, having laughs. Because as you get older, it's kind of hard to get events organized with friends and family to get some couch co-op done. We do the videos in hopes you pop on one of the videos or all the videos in the background so that you invite us into your home. We invite you into ours. And basically share the world's biggest couch together, the internet, where there's a seat available for anyone that wants to walk on by. So whether you're doing your taxes, driving home from work, getting a tattoo, giving a tattoo, getting a haircut, giving a haircut, setting a world record for side straddle hops. Maybe it's 1 o'clock in the morning, can't sleep, can't invite anyone over, got your phone on your chest. Well, pop on in, and for the next couple hours, just consider us your buddies, your friends, your pals as we explore new games for the first time, or in this case, old games we've played previously for the first time. Or wait, old games we have never played before for the first time, because that sentence did not make sense. And in this case, we are playing a game we have played before, and we like to go down nostalgia lane to see how games fare 5, 10, 20, 30, or maybe even 40 years later from the time we first played them or last beat them. At this point, I'd like to thank some very special folks out there, and that's each and every one of my subscribers, because if it wasn't for y'all, I would not be doing these videos. And I promise this much, that as long as I have a single subscriber, I'm going to keep doing videos. Maybe I'll get better. Hopefully I'll get better. Probably won't get better. Last but not least, we have the drive-by rubberneck and beers. Howdy. And with this one, I always think, I'm like, oh yeah, that's what I'm going to go with. And then when it comes time for me to do it, I can't remember what I was going to do. So let's go with high five me, bro. Or we could go, Billy.
I was going to say, I got you, babe.
Groundhog's Day ruined that for me. Anyways, yeah, F.E.A.R 3, game we played before. I forgot where we were when we played it. I think we played it.
Probably PS3, maybe?
Yeah, I think we played it on your PS3.
Yeah, probably. 2010-ish, maybe? I think was when it came out.
Sounds about right. I think you bought for the PS3. We found out it had co-op, and I was like, oh yeah, I'll play it.
As we were wont to do back then.
Were we in the apartment at that time?
I think so.
Probably.
Yeah. 2009, I think, is when we moved in there. Oh, no, wait. That's when we left-ish. 2010. I don't know. Might have been towards the tail end.
Maybe.
So long.
It's been, so long ago. It's been, what, 15 years, 16 years?
Yeah, right.
Time flies. F.E.A.R 3. We're going to try and do a co-op campaign.
Yeah.
So bear with us. We did not test it out. I tested the sound volume out. I think it's good.
Yeah, I messed around with the options. I looked at how to set up the campaign, and it looked pretty straightforward. Before we start, I looked in the settings. There is vibration. You have to turn off.
That's right.
And you have to turn on subtitles, I think.
Thank you for that. Audio settings. Okay, that's not what I was looking for. Video settings. That's not also what I'm looking for.
Vibration is under control settings.
Game settings. Subtitles on. Okay, difficulty, recruit, Commando, and fearless. Well, we're not doing recruit.
Yeah, Commando, right?
Commando. Come on now. Okay. I guess we'll get into playing it.
Yeah.
Host network co-op. Team up with another player and venture into the Almaverse. Okay.
Oh, one more thing. Or wait. You can do it when you go to the join options, I think. You want to go ahead and host?
Yeah, I can host. Join options, open, closed, open.
You're going to want closed?
Is it closed?
I think, because then you can invite who you want and no one will pop in.
Select player list. Player list. Steam profile. Oh, okay. I don't know what's going on. So I invite you to game now, or once I start it?
I don't know. Try it now.
It says invite to game. Tell me if you get it.
Yeah, I did get it. And I am clicking play game. And we'll see what happens. Looks like I'm in your lobby. I see you and me.
Ah. Okay.
Oh, I'm getting
Feedback.
Yeah.
Yep, we have to do something else. We have to go to options. How do we disable microphone? I saw that pop up too.
Voice volume? Is that our voice? Or the...
Yeah, right. One way to find out, I guess. I'm going to put it all the way up. I'm going to invite you again.
Okay.
So this is what we do. Also, we like to do these videos this way so that you see any trials and tribulations you yourself might run into.
Yeah.
And then you have the answer right here in the same exact video, so you don't have to go fishing around for different videos to try and get.
Accept the invite.
Okay. Talk.
Hello, check 1 2. I'm not hearing anything on my end.
Hello?
Hello, hello.
Well, if that was your voice, it wasn't too loud to begin with. So I'm just going to lower that down all the way.
Okay.
Just in case.
Yeah, I didn't hear you at all other than from the Skype, so.
Oh.
Did you hear me a little bit, or?
Heard you a little bit.
Okay.
Not too much, though.
Yeah, I turned my voice all the way down.
Oh, you did?
My voice volume and audio settings.
Oh, you did do that, though. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll just go with that. That seems to be the fix, because I didn't see a thing like cancel.
Oh, the little talk bubble thing or whatever.
All right. Last time, invite the game.
All right.
Yeah, I didn't see normal options where it's like turn,
Oh, yeah.
voice chat off or something.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, that's kind of weird, huh?
yeah. All right, campaign, new game, difficulty, Commando. Join options closed. Ready to launch?
Go for it.
3, 2, 1. Oh, it does it. Damn. Stealing my thunder. No, hey, like us.
Yeah.
We were brothers.
No.
This is the only one of these games that I have played.
And I played the first two, the other two, and this, obviously. I couldn't tell you anything more from the story other than creepy little girl.
Yeah, it takes place in the Almaverse.
Yeah. There was a creepy little girl in the first one, and you could slow down time. I mean, then you were sent in the, I don't know.
So yeah, don't freak out if you're like, wait, they're playing F.E.A.R 3. Why aren't they playing F.E.A.R 1 and 2? It's because, well, I might own them out of like a bundle I may have paid, but
yeah,
it's because F.E.A.R 3 was co-op.
yeah,
And we do the co-op stuff for the weekends, and we enjoy co-op games. Contrary to how we interact with one another in real life, we enjoy playing the games together. So, I'm joking. He's okay sometimes.
Sometimes.
Mostly. He's okay mostly. Mostly. Yeah, girl with psychic powers. That's about all I know from it. Is also what was that? You bought one of the F.E.A.Rs and it came with that.
It did.
The red versus blue.
Yeah, and I've been meaning to look that up again because it was really good.
Shame on me.
Yeah.
Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on Ghost.
Shame on the Ghost. So if we can't adequately explain what's going on, it's because he's only played this, and it was a while ago, and I played the others, but it's also been a while, and
yeah,
the psychic girl is all I remember, and the thing you just mentioned.
The big draw for me was, oh, it's just a co-op game. Okay, let's play it.
Yeah.
The story, I had no idea about the story. I guess it was kind of groundbreaking, though.
At the time, the first one, yeah, I think it
like
was.
Like the concept, I guess the AI was impressive.
Yeah.
If I remember right. Like, they were doing really good stuff with AI.
Might have been the first time you could slow time down in a game like that.
Probably first person wise, because Max Payne had bullet time.
Yeah. Now also, one of the draws of this game was you had two different types of playable characters.
Yes, I think I played the ghost guy. I think this time I'm playing the regular run and gun guy.
Didn't give us an option though, right? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm assuming because I'm hosting, I'm player one.
Ah, yeah.
But could be an assumption. Brother!
Well, that would vibe with how we've been doing these lately, too. We've been switching things up.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, we need a Full Metal Alchemist co-op video game. Somebody.
Yeah.
Alright. I repeat, this is... Oh, they're going to talk. That's fine. I've been playing Jade Empire, so I'm used to having to do voices, which I've been doing recently in a lot of games, where if there's no actual voice actor, I'll do voices. Terrible voices. But alright, so you're Ghost Jerry, and I am...
Alright.
You're Jerry the Ghost, and I am... Dyslexic Dave. No, that's just a foreign language. What is that? Invaso a tragedia? Well, okay, stand there creepily behind me while I'm trying to read the poster. But...
A is jump.
A is jump. X, for me, does nothing right now. Y slowed down time for me.
Y does nothing for me.
B is crouch. Maybe Y is your possession. I remember you could, like, possess people, which I thought was neat.
Oh. The trigger makes me wave my hands.
That's what it looks like you're doing.
Really?
Yeah. Oh.
That was that?
I can't do any of that. Oh, wait, I get a knife with the right thumbstick clicked in.
That's my right thumbstick. Oh. Oh, okay, we heard.
Oh, okay. I should stop doing that then.
Wait,
there's no
like quick or regenerative health.
Yeah. All right.
Hold on a second. Let me see if you have regenerative.
All right, my screen is red.
Okay.
Okay, so do we? Yeah.
Okay.
As what is it called? What is that term called?
Yeah, it's not regenerative.
No, it's the same thing, but I remember it's a criticism a lot of these FPSs had. I remember people would be like, "Oh, you should have health kits," and
there's a sprint.
Oh, okay, there is a sprint. All right,
and it's toggled, I think, or maybe not.
All right, it says hold E to open the door. I don't know.
Yeah, it's going to be one of those
where they didn't transfer over the. Was this on Xbox?
It might have been.
Because I know we played on PS3. I remember that. So I'm wondering if...
Did you hit A to open the door?
X, sorry.
X, okay.
Yeah.
So X is,
Living on an Edge. Living on the Edge. It's actually one of my favorite songs by them. Not the biggest Aerosmith fan, but that's one of the songs I like. There's not a single song of theirs you like.
There is. Most of their old stuff. Train Kept Rolling.
What about Taste of India?
Toys in the Attic.
Toys in the Attic's good too.
Taste of it. I never heard of that song.
Oh, okay. I'll send it to you. That and Living on the Edge. I'm sure you've heard Living on the Edge. It was big.
No, I mean Living on the Edge is pretty good.
I don't know. It's just like that plotting.
Okay, I can. It says it's telling me I can suspend an enemy, but it's not telling me how. So let's figure this out. Oh,
I guess like that. How do I get him?
okay, okay. Now I'm him. Right?
Oh, now you're him. Yeah.
I had to press Y. Okay.
So grab this with a buddy, but make sure your buddy hosts so you get to play the cool character. Because this is one of the things I remember. If you play the Ziscat, you can slow down time, but outside of that, it's basically like your typical first-person shooter.
What is hold to burn out a body immediately?
I can kill enemies using backstab tap.
Oh, okay. I hit Y and I get out of the body. Okay. This is gonna be fun. I mean, I could just zap people too. I'm slowly making that way to you.
Press
Oh,
space to vault over cover. It is A.
I can. I can blast open locked doors, electric locks. That's it.
Ah, Alma.
Oh, is she there?
Yeah, it was one of those jump scare things.
Yeah, it's gonna be one of those.
I'm gonna let you... Oh, are you not in the
Shit.
body anymore? What happened?
No. I burst out of it
By choice, or did they force
by
you?
choice.
Oh,
The prompt came up and I wanted to test it.
gotcha. You want to possess that guy? Oh, I'm live.
Yeah,
Alright. Yeah, that's such a cool mechanic.
and I have a gun now too. Yeah, this is.
I remember that played a heavy part with like going around and like flanking the enemies, and I'd possess them from behind cover. And there was a point where, actually, let's test this out if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Is that even hurting you?
Yeah.
All right, let's try this.
You trying to see if
Did that force you out?
yes.
Okay. I wanted to see that because I remembered there was parts where I would just possess people and then run them up to you. And you would kill them that way.
Okay.
So, yeah, sorry about that. We'll get you another body, though.
No, it's
I just wanted to test it out for testing. Now, you can't pick these up, can you?
what the weapons?
Yeah.
No.
Switch weapons.
Or I don't know. I don't know if I could. Didn't give me an option.
Oh, crap. Watch out. I didn't mean to do that. Right bumper was a grenade. Left bumper is switch. Weapons. Okay. All right. Sorry.
No. We're all figuring it out.
Still learning.
I know usually I would pick the soldier person, so I hope you don't mind.
No. Well, there you go.
He does a little psychotic laugh when he does it. That's nice.
How quickly it all returns to you.
Is that Mark Hamill's voice?
I don't know.
Did you hear that when it said how quickly it all returned?
Yeah.
Okay.
It kind of sounded like it, didn't it? Like
Yeah.
the Joker. Hold on. No, I'm not gonna try.
I don't know which way we're supposed to be going.
Oh, is there even a? I mean, oh. What is this? Ah! Okay, did I time out of the body? I don't know.
Oh, is there a time limit?
I don't know. My screen started going dark. So maybe there is.
Is there a collectible over here? Why have that there? Alright, hold on. Let me see something. Video settings, gamma. Let me up the gamma a bit. I don't mind it being dark, but I do like people to see what we're looking at.
Was there something that made you think there was a collectible?
No, there was a crouch station. Or a little crouch hole. It looks like it's just two ways that lead to the same. Now, what happens when I slow down time? Does it slow it down for you too?
Yeah.
Okay. Suppressing fire! Oh, that's not you! I thought that was you in the body.
Does it not? It doesn't give you any indication?
It does. I'm just being an idiot. I was following the guy thinking it was you.
Oh, shit. Yeah, this is going to be fun.
Alright. Breakable glass. X is reload.
There's a bunch of weapons here for you. A bunch being 2.
Oh. Okay.
I mean, there's weapons all over the place. All right, so for those of you that don't know us well or at all, this is a kind of a switch of our types. Normally, I'm the straight-laced, boring one, and you're the creepy, evil one.
Oh, yeah, thanks for that. Yeah. Those of you that don't know us just know that he shit-talked me.
Yeah.
No, he's right. Usually I like to play the more, not necessarily evil, but mechanically different
Yes.
type of characters. Ah, I'll put a new dip in. So, you know, mechanically complex. So whereas there might be like a, I don't know, a wizard or a thief.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas he'd play something a bit more straightforward, like an archer or a warrior if we're going fantasy route. Or in this case, ghosts that can possess people and whatnot, versus slow-mo soldier fortune.
There's like a push, is it a force push, I guess?
The other thing I wanted to say is, excuse me, gotta take some water. Two things. One, this game still looks pretty good. Like graphically. I have no qualms
It does. I was going to mention that earlier, actually.
Second, this game came out, just so we can give proper dates, F.E.A.R 3 is 2011. So.
This guy looks like he's fixing the printer.
Alright, we'll check. Can we break it? Yes, we can. 2011, and they still have a rotary phone.
Lots of buttons.
You gotta have those in video games, especially back in these days. It's like in the old 70s, 80s movies, whenever there was computers, they'd have like a bazillion lights that don't mean actually anything.
Okay.
Now, can you open doors as a ghost?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't quite know how that works.
Uh,
Hello, Alma. Oh, okay.
we're having a suffering moment. There's a body over here.
Oh, there's blood going up.
Perform psychic link on glowing bodies to complete psychic challenges. Okay.
Okay.
Share or steal? Share? How do I share? Shared. Team shared psychic link attained. I have no idea what that means. Oh, that's right. This had kind of like that one game we played, Hunted or whatever.
What does that do to you? Does it do anything on your screen?
No.
Because that's me doing the possession thing on you.
Oh. Yeah, no. I turned blue.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. I can see that. And it
Yeah.
makes me red. Redder.
Red. I was saying you're always red.
I don't know.
But, no, like in Hunted, you could choose to drink the potion yourself, or
Yes, I remember that.
take it all, or share it.
I think you wound up killing me in the end or something.
Yeah, whoever drank it would die, so we just decided my character would drink it all. It made you more powerful in that game. But at the cost of it killing you. You getting the bad ending.
Take care with your flashlight. It will give you away.
During co-op,
Listen to me. Listen to what I tell you.
during
Take
co-op,
care of
Fettel
this.
can protect with psychic shield.
Right, okay.
Oh, that's my flashlight.
I don't know what type of shield it is,
Protect me. Protect me.
but, nope.
That's, I mean, you're offered.
What is psychic? Hold on a second.
Right? Like, part of the problem is we don't have, control
Combat.
settings, maybe? Okay.
No, it doesn't say anything for the keyboard at all. Does it? Controller? No.
Oh, are you using a keyboard?
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay.
But it doesn't say anything about the controller button. So I don't know what the shield would be.
Yeah, I don't see anything. It says possess, throw, blast, and suspend. But yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah,
I don't need a shield.
I know. That's like, when do we ever use defense? Oh.
Oh, I just wanted to thin out the herd
Oh.
a bit.
Oh, I can pick up weapons if, I think I pick up these red orbs and they do something. I don't know. But, I can,
Oh, for example, like there was a guy a floor or two up. Like you could have possessed that guy. Watch out, there's a frag out or a grenade.
yeah.
So there's a lot of neat stuff you can actually do in this game. Maybe it is just called regenerating health now that I think about it.
Maybe I have to click these orbs. Energy to do stuff? Oh, there's some grenades down here.
Okay, these
Trying to possess someone.
there's been
You're
a lot of
shooting
people.
them.
There's a lot of people up top.
There you go. Now I'm on top. Don't shoot me.
Yeah, don't worry. I'll try not to. He did like a slidey thing. Why can't I do a slidey thing?
So,
That's the way to go, I guess. Complete challenges during ranking points. Okay.
there's no, not that we need it, but there's no like quest arrow or anything.
Yeah, no.
Okay. Can I turn this off? Yes.
Switch grenades. How do I switch grenade types? Alright. I ain't going out there. This is bulletproof.
That's a good point.
I don't know what happens when one of us dies.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want that.
I don't know. I think I might have to have like a certain energy to possess someone. Maybe that's what these red things are.
Oh, that would make sense, right? Otherwise, the game would be a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got a shotgun now. Oh, that wasn't a grenade. That was a guy throwing crap. Stop throwing crap.
Oh, do you need grenades?
No, I got grenades.
I wonder, let me do this. I want to see something. Does that leave their stuff? Yeah.
It does, like the ammo and stuff.
And not that I think we'll be low on ammo, but who is saying that?
There are people inside there that periodically moan, groan, and throw stuff because they're rude.
Let's be quiet.
Best shotgun in a video game. I'm going to clear up a bit of misinformation by saying Contra. Because that's what the S is actually. Shotgun.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm not really a shotgun person, but I mean any of them in Resident Evil because they're useful for clearing out zombies and hunters. I don't know, the one on BioShock because you can upgrade it.
Yeah.
Right?
I think you can make it like lightning and stuff.
Power to the people machine.
Oh, that's what I was gonna do for that. I was gonna do the Welcome to Circus of Valleys. I'll do it for the next video.
Oh, wait. Okay. What am I doing here?
Psychic link, and then you should have the option to share or take it for yourself. I don't know what benefit that does.
Okay. It's the bumpers, right?
Yeah.
I shared it.
Oh, look at that. We're sharing, buddies.
Yeah, any of the shotguns are the assault shotgun.
Oh crap! Smoke!
That was
shotgun.
Sorry. I wanted to see if I could do it.
Oh, fire extinguisher.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought they threw smoke.
Command, this is Yankee 4-1. Holding position at mess hall. If he comes through here, we'll take him.
So what about you? Favorite shotgun?
Oh, Contra.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, look at that. What was I gonna do with that? How do I throw it? That works too. No, get up.
All right.
Dummy. God. Whoever's controlling this guy is such an idiot.
Oh crap! Oh! Stop!
What?
Shotgun got flanked. I did not keep my head on a swivel.
Here, there's some bleach for you.
Uh,
Oh, look at this guy's face. Or is that a mask? Or that is... No, that's his face. I must have blasted him. That's pretty neat. He did not die.
Alright. Oh, you can turkey peek, okay. And it is B, not Q. It's B on the controller to take cover. At least for my eye.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I see what you mean. I don't know. I feel like my character wouldn't be that kind. He'd just be like, well, I'm just going to do this.
I'm gonna sit in cover for 100 seconds because it says sit in cover for 100 seconds to get a score. I don't know if there was upgrades to like perks or trees or
Yeah, I
something.
think the scores would have anything to do with that, right? Then we'd have to pay more attention to it.
Alright, we got 50 more seconds.
Oh, for what?
Just for this challenge.
Oh, okay.
It wants me to be in cover for 50 seconds. So. Okay. Press B.
I just blew up my host.
No.
Sorry.
Probably a different set of like challenges.
Yeah.
For kind of encourages you to play through this at least twice, right? Once.
So I want to clarify something. The game I mentioned in the intro, Jurassic Park, the game, is a game I picked up on Steam because it was Jurassic Park.
Oh, the like Telltale.
Yeah, it's one of
Like
those type. Not quite as.
Okay, we're good to
it's
go.
not from them, and it's not as polished. And I stopped playing it because I kept dying from the Triceratops hitting me, and I could not stop.
Quit hitting me, Triceratops.
So I just stopped.
No, I get it. Sometimes there's been games where I'm like, share.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, might as well, right?
I'm not a huge fan of those narrative type games. I mean, they're neat, and I see the appeal, but I'd only did this one because it was Jurassic Park. Literally, it was the same. This one scene where I think you were in a vehicle, and the Triceratops would come in and hit your vehicle, and you had to do something, and I just wasn't doing it, and then I decided it wasn't worth it. So, what are you running for? Did they? That reminds me. Did they remake the? Like the Genesis Jurassic Park games?
They didn't remake, but they re-released it in a collection. It has like the Genesis one, both of the Genesis ones.
Yeah.
Because there was a second one that was called like Primal Edition or something, which added more levels and stuff. And it also had a couple other Jurassic Park games attached to it. I've been meaning to pick it up.
Because the Genesis one was the sweet one where you could play as the
Velociraptor, yeah.
Right, yeah.
And it had the T-Rex at the beginning that went to Sega. Back when Sega was hip and cool for all the cool kids. Our opening title screens had different characters saying Sega.
Well, they should be careful about what they shoot.
Back.
Oh, hold on. Back up. Make it back to me.
Okay, I'm gonna go all the way back here because I think I know what you're gonna check.
Okay.
All right.
I think I'm out of energy because I can't levitate it like I did the others. Also, I don't think that's explosive. But...
Oh, that barrel. Okay, that's not what I was thinking. Thought because they were talking about the gas being.
Oh.
I was like, checking to see.
About that, but... Now it said I could throw a barrel. I picked it up. Come back here.
Oh, the body disappears. Okay.
I think best to share it. That way, if there is some kind of benefit,
Yeah, we can both
upgrades for it.
progress with it.
And then if if you do something to bother me, I might start stealing. Because I'm the bad guy.
If you do that, I'll start freezing down time in inappropriate places.
That is.
Oh, did you find another one?
Yeah.
Oh man, I was blind to that one.
That is a valid point you made, though.
What is this back here? Oh.
Look at us go.
Yeah. I think there might be multiple endings based upon if you do share or hog it, but I could be pulling that out of my butt because of that game hunted.
Yeah,
I'm losing health.
I am too. Oh, my guy's fried. Okay.
Find a way out before the prison explodes.
Weapons behind you. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Concentrate on me and ignore the guy.
Ignore me.
And that's kind of what they're doing, right?
There is someone very angry downstairs. He is just unloading.
He's not going to get out in time. Oh, he's coming up. Oh, headshot. I like that. Let me reload my gun here.
Oh, I did it in slow-mo.
Oh, that was cool. I gotta see that first.
No, no, in there.
Oh, here?
Yeah, in there.
Oh, I didn't see
Oh, I thought it was. Oh, it is the way to go.
Orders are to hold your positions until the subject is secure or pacified.
that. Still disorienting when I forget I'm in a body and the screen starts to go dark.
Is that a T-Rex sound?
I don't know. I hope so. Guy wants me, jeez.
And my knife.
Um,
And my knife.
are you
oh.
going nuts? Or
Yep.
Okay.
I'm getting hit with nasty breath. Oh, hey, we got an achievement.
Something in. Alma.
Yeah, so I guess it's something about an evil girl. That's all I know.
I think.
Psychic powers, right? So.
Yeah. Is she our mother? I don't know. I'm not even gonna pretend like I remember any of it. She would just pop up in the first one, and there might even be a good story behind it. But oh, look, I saved you because that's the kind of guy I am. Or I need you, probably. I guess I wouldn't need to breathe. Huh?
That guy did. So did that guy.
Dad? Huh.
You have unlocked Fettle for this mission. Rank up.
Oh.
Favorite son.
Some things never change. It's pretty close though, right? I like aggression.
Yeah.
I got a 0 for aggression. Really? Okay.
I didn't have any aptitude, whatever that means. I don't know how I do an aptitude. I somehow got 9 psychic. Oh, that must be the
Shared?
shared points. Yeah. I had 3 in tactics and 2 in aggression. And the target time to beat was 20 minutes. But yeah, neither one of us are big on like time stuff. And here's a little bit of a.
Oh, just like us growing up.
Yeah.
We were locked in our cell.
Jumping on the beds. Until a man with a clipboard came in. Is that Gordon?
Oh yeah.
Batman? Commissioner Gordon? What does he do in his spare
I
time?
was thinking Gordon Freeman.
Oh, that too.
Hey, Alma.
Kind of look the same. That should be a death battle.
Mm.
Gordon Freeman versus Gordon.
I mean, you have to give it to Gordon Freeman, right? He's got the crowbar.
He does have a crowbar, but the other guy knows Batman.
And grab it. Yeah, that's as long as he doesn't bring Jason Todd, because in that crowbar.
My one weakness.
Get up. They're coming.
I mean, that would be a great line. Like, at least I'm not weak to crowbars or something. Alright, I don't have any weapons again. Escape the slums surrounding the prison and get to Jin. Make your way to the surface. I always felt this game was like similar, at least in like kind of the type of horrors, kind of suffering.
Yeah.
More so than say like Resident Evil and Silent Hill and stuff. Just like the generations of horror video games and whatnot.
Oh. This is Poison Ivy's lair.
Poison Alma.
Very good. Yes.
Which I wonder how much the ring may have influenced the design for Alma. Granted, spooky girls with powers isn't new, but
Right. They're talking about you.
man, why are they talking about me? Alright. So now we know that if anything, that's just for the score, so I have to get to those first so that you don't try and beat me in the score. I saw a pistol somewhere. There it is. Hold E. Got it. Now I actually have something other than the knife. Though knife seemed to serve me pretty well.
Yeah. I like this aesthetics of this place.
Yeah. A good sewer level.
Yes. Whoa, whoa. Okay.
What?
Did you see that? The weird,
I saw like black mist.
yeah,
Like black
weird teleporting
tree fart mist.
beast, maybe. There's something crawling around here. That might be the unnatural thing you're talking about, not me.
I hear something.
Whoa!
Ow. I should have had you open the door.
Oh, it hit. They hit me.
Oh, they did?
I'm getting a scene of it.
Oh,
hitting me.
you're in my head, maybe. Oh, yeah, I see that creature thing. Nope, we got creatures. Oh,
He's on our side. Clearly.
baby Ruth?
Yeah, that was weird. So you open a door. Is that Alma?
That's Alma. Yeah.
Clothes on Alma.
Now she's Kid Alma. I think she like alternates or something.
Oh yeah, she was adult.
Pre and post birth Alma. Yeah, we got some Parasite Eve stuff with that. The whole birthing process. I have a jump.
I jumped too. I don't know why. You would think I'd be able to float.
I knocked that over. I kicked it. I'm bringing it with us. Like
I
in
mean,
Left
so
4 Dead,
far
I'm bringing the
it's,
gnome. The gnome's coming with us.
So far, it's pretty decent, right?
Yeah. I think I remember this game kind of getting snubbed a bit.
Yeah, probably because people
Expected a bit more.
expected more of the less of a shooty thing. Because I think the first was obviously an FPS, but I think it was more moody type, you know.
Yeah. It kind of set a tone that
Yeah,
this
the
game
tone.
kind of started to drift away from. Kind of comparison would be what happened with Condemned 2,
Oh yes,
or the
yes.
first Condemned. I never played them, but you played both those games. I
Absolutely.
watched you play them, so.
And Condemned 2 is fine. In fact, there's one noticeable, really, really neat part that I'm sure you're aware of.
Yep.
3 meter spread. Command, hotel 6 actual.
Has to do
it
with
gets kind of
has to do with Chicago, right?
yeah, very much, or Baylor, I guess. But yeah, it got real run and gunny and did some weird sound power thing. I don't know. First one almost made my list.
Are you stuck in the water? Oh. No, you're down there now.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry.
Is my internet acting up? I think my internet's acting up. We'll find out. So it looks like you're pausing in place and walking. Getting stuck.
I'm a ghost.
Let me check this out real quick.
Yeah.
Though I don't use this internet anymore. I'll still run a network optimization, see if that helps. That said, how far are we into this? Because we do have another surprise. We're about an hour into it, so maybe we should start jumping into it.
Okay.
And this time I can start off first. So in the last video we did, it was top 10 movies. In this one, we're going to talk about top 10 video games. So my number one is Shadow Hearts 2.
Really?
Yeah.
That a firm number one?
It's a firm number one.
Okay.
It's pretty firm. What did you think it was? Because you said you could have, I believe in the last video.
Twisted Metal 2.
Twisted Metal 2? Okay. Alright. And there's a reason I didn't put Twisted Metal 2 on this list specifically. Now, I like the first Shadow Hearts a lot better overall with tone and stuff, but they took what was good in one and expanded on it, even if it sacrificed some of the tone, the darker tone, by adding in a bit more comedic elements. It's got one of the best RPG systems that I can remember.
Is there a wheel?
Yeah, the Judgment Ring.
Judgment Ring.
Delta 3-2 scanning for target. Get some reinforcements in there.
Which is pretty active. It helps keep you stay engaged in the gameplay, so you don't just sit there and it's not just menuing. Well, what if I just stay on the ladder?
This is like shoot, what do you call it? The movie. Sean Connery, Nick Cage.
Let me see if I can stealth kill. I can, but I didn't do a good job of it. So I guess run and gun. But Shadow Hearts 2 has some really neat characters. The story is interesting. It takes place during the Russo-Japanese War, which is a setting you don't really see ever. Deals with a lot of Cthulhu elements, Lovecraftian theming.
Would I enjoy Shadow Hearts? Not being a big RPG person.
I think you'd enjoy the story, and the characters are. There's a lot of Japanese humor in it that might be a bit off-putting, but it has two of my favorite characters in the game I can think of, which was one of your companions is actually a wolf.
Okay.
So playing off like the French werewolf stories
Oh.
that happen, like Brotherhood of the Wolf kind of
Brotherhood
thing.
of the Wolf, yeah.
And then another one is Geppetto, who uses puppets and whatnot. It's like weapons to fight in battle. But that is definitely my number one because I like Lovecraft, I like darker themes, I like ranked up. You're up, slow-mo sphere increase. Okay, so ranking up does do something, huh? Okay.
How do you throw grenades?
Right bumper. But it does an amazing job mixing genres, themes more so. And it's just batshit insane because you deal with things like Rasputin, Francis Bacon, so real life people play a part in the story of Shadow Hearts.
Like historical fiction.
Historical fiction, yeah. And you have the main character can do like demon swapping, where you fight these demons and then you can swap into them and then you can kind of merge them and stuff. And there's a lot of deep mechanics to it. It's a very easy, like 60-hour long game I put into whenever I play through it.
I always enjoy historical fiction type stuff.
Alright, my number 2 is Castlevania 3. It is my favorite Castlevania from one of my favorite series. It's the best Castlevania can provide. Even I have a soft spot for Castlevania Curse of Darkness, but Castlevania 3, you have multiple characters, you have branching paths, and we're talking about a game that came out on the NES.
I was about to ask, because I'm not a Castlevania person, what system it was on. So.
Yep, NES, and it's tough, but mostly fair. And again, it sticks with horror themes, and I'm a bit of a horror nut, so alright. More importantly, it's a games game. You don't have to worry about like cutscenes and a billion other things going on that you ran into with Lords of Shadow, for example, the one that had Robert Carlyle voicing the Belmont and that. Oh. I mean, I guess I'll take a sniper rifle.
I think I teleported
On the other side of the...
on the other side of it, yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to be around there if you're going to throw a grenade.
I'm just blowing stuff up now. How's the sniper rifle?
It's alright. It's a one-shot kill, more or less. But yeah, it looks like when we upgrade, or we actually level up.
Okay.
And when we level up, we make our powers stronger. Castlevania 3.
I'm sorry, hold up. I just
Okay.
ranked up.
Oh, wait a second.
Yeah, okay. Did meter slow-mo spirit increase? Something.
Oh.
Did you rank up too? Did we do it
I
together?
ranked up a little earlier, so
Okay,
it
so do
is
it separately. Okay.
yeah based by the points that we get through the levels.
Alright.
But Castlevania 3 is the best at Castlevania, classic Castlevania. Not that the other ones are bad or the different styles are bad, but I just I grew up with the first one, so it's how you do a sequel right. Number 3, Xenoblade Chronicles X. It's the whole reason I bought a Wii U, or the whole reason I'm happy about the Wii U I bought. Still one of the best looking open world games I ever played, in the fact that the aesthetics of it are just jaw-droppingly beautiful. They feel distinct, and it's one of the few games where you can actually flip between being inside and outside of a mech. Tons of stuff to do. Well, I don't know why he popped out of there. Characters are kind of weak. Story's not non-existent for the most part. I mean, there is a story. It's just you play it because you get to fly around in customizable mechs and stuff. And that's the mechs are only like half the game, because again, the other half you're spent as a person running around. Other player waiting. The biomes, the creatures, it feels like it's an actual lived environment where things actually have night and day cycles and they interact with it as such.
I just popped out. There's 2 grenades back here if you want them.
Okay, I'll see if I can pick them up. I don't think I can pick them up. I think I'm full. Looks like I can only carry 2 of each type. Alright, so that was number 3. Number 4 was Twisted Metal 2. But I switched it to black because I'm going to do in one of our later ones, it's going to be top 10 co-op.
Okay.
I do not like the sniper rifle. Not by the door. I only have 1 shot left.
There was a body. Wouldn't let me get. Hold on.
So Twisted Metal Black. Once again, it might be a theme. Darker tones, very horror. The gameplay is Twisted Metal 2, but refined.
That's the one. We played that, right?
We played around with that one a little bit, yeah.
Come back here for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do the psychic link on that guy. Can you do it?
I got him.
For some reason, it wasn't coming up to me. Anyway, yeah, I remember Black. I remember enjoying it. Was that the one that had the race?
No, that was PS3. I know we played that one for sure. Had the racing segments, which were always poop.
Was Black the one with the very, it got very, the stories got darker, right?
Yeah. Oh, great.
Where are they at? I don't. Okay.
Came up through this door over here.
I vaulted to this guy and now I can't find anybody to. Just jump down.
Mr. Grimm was a Vietnam cannibal. Not Vietnamese, but Vietnam War.
Right.
American soldier turned cannibal. Forced to eat his best friend. Story was noticeably darker. It doesn't have the same amount of levity that I liked in Twisted Metal 2. And normally I would put Twisted Metal 2 in this spot as top 10 favorite, but again, I'm trying to save that for co-op.
Let me get where you are because I think I'm confusing myself.
Yeah. Just come back up here, and then we go down here.
Okay.
All right, after that is Arcanum, which is one of the best free choice RPG where your choices do matter. Almost literally every choice you do matters.
Arcanum.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that game.
PC game.
Okay.
Even though it's steampunk, and I normally 9 times out of 10 hate steampunk, but they give you so many tools on how you want to play and how to approach problems. Like if you want to be a necromancer and raise spirits and talk to people's dead bodies, so you can kill key characters in the game that are important and then raise them back as a spirit and still advance the story.
Does it change the dialogue?
It does, yes. Dialogue, it does the whole dialogue, choice, consequences, and everything better than any game still.
That's very interesting. How old are we talking about?
90s, like 97 maybe.
Huh. It's pretty good for the time, huh?
Yeah. It's top-down, isometric, computer RPG game, real-time with pause or even turn-based. You want to use a bow, you can use a bow. You want to be stealthy, you want to be someone who talks his way. You can complete the game with as minimal combat or as much combat as you want. There's multiple branching paths. It's just the amount of freedom that you get. It's still unmatched by any other game I can think of. Next one.
Is that available on anything?
Good Old Games. I have it on Good Old Games, and I got a hard disk. Voice acted for the most part, which always good. But let's see what else. Next one would be Shinobi on the PS2, which I have a soft spot for because in the barracks I would always play it, and I played it so much that I was able to beat it without getting hit and hitting the highest ranking possible. And plus you get a really cool red scarf that looks great with the physics. It has its own physics, so you can... What's that? Turret?
Oh, it's a mech.
Nope, it's a mech.
That's alright, I'm going in here. No, I'm not. It won't let me.
I threw a grenade at it.
I'm
I did not
behind
like
it.
that. What's this do? Oh, okay, that took care of that problem.
Oh.
It's still challenging to this day. The last boss is a pain in the butt. But, just for raw gameplay, you know, the story's... Oh, I'm down. Can you revive me?
Yeah.
Oh, that's how that works. Okay.
X. Hold X.
Well, we learned something with that. I'm gonna get out of there because there's too many explosive stuff. And Shinobi is not available on anything that I know of other than PS2. Though it did get a sequel called Nightshade. It doesn't really follow the same story so much. It had a unique mechanic, the first Shinobi on PS2 did, where your sword would drain your health, so you'd have to constantly be moving in the level to refill it by defeating enemies.
That's another one I don't often think of, but I wonder why they don't make more. Another.
I think the last one they made was like a 3DS game. Of course, we had Shinobi, we had Shadow Dancer. Next is going to be number 7, will be Neverwinter Nights 2, and that will include the Mask of the Betrayer DLC, because that's still one of the best written interesting story DLC games, or games I've ever played. Much like Arcanum, it does choice and consequence really well. That's the one where I told you about One of Many, which is that soul eater that takes like the form of a kid and stuff. And
Yeah. And
there's a Spear Bear.
what was that on?
PC game. You can get it on like good old games. I don't know if it's on Steam anymore.
Yeah, you're gonna have a lot more PC games than I am. Because I think we talked about it before. I was very late to the
PC. Yeah. Alright. Then next up is, I almost wanted to save this for favorite co-op, but The Warriors. For the PS2. I still think it's Rockstar's best game. That's, again, being a big fan of the movie. Helps. Follows the movie. It does what a movie game should, which is follow the movie, but then also add your own spin and stuff on it. It's great whether you play it solo or with a buddy. Oh, a helicopter, huh?
That helicopter.
Great.
I think we're supposed to take it over or something.
Copy, Command. Be advised, my instruments aren't
I don't know if I can possess it. Pretty sure I cannot. Cannot possess a helicopter. Very much agreed about the Warrior. I know I haven't been saying much about your games. Probably. See, one of my games on my list is a movie game, but it's not based specifically on a movie.
Oh,
So I don't. It doesn't count to me if it doesn't specifically based on a specific movie.
Yeah, yeah. Which The Warriors is. It's
But
That's
that
one
is
of those
a
weird
good
ones.
point. It is. I would even say it's the best movie game.
yeah. I will defend that title for it. It's just really well done. And it holds up, especially nowadays. Even if it's an older game, you can play it and still enjoy it a lot.
Yeah.
Number 9 is Tatsunoko versus Capcom. Big fan of anime, big fan of Tatsunoko. Grew up with a lot of their stuff. Like a lot of Capcom's properties. It had some of the best fighting game mechanics. In their Verse series.
Okay.
Alright.
Now that had obviously I'm not going to know a lot of the Tatsunoko side of things, right? But Frank West was in that, right?
Frank West was in it, yep. Yep. Alex from Street Fighter 3, Roll, Mega Man. I think Zero may have even been in it.
What is Tatsunoko? Is it animation?
It's an animation company, yeah.
This way, sorry. I guess we're supposed to get up to the chopper.
We have to get to the chopper. Get to the chopper now. Yeah.
Oh shit.
I don't want this. I want a shotgun.
This electric guy is up here. Can I possess him?
You can possess that guy.
I don't have the energy. Possess that guy. Tatsunoko wouldn't have. Must be going in maybe. Wouldn't have done anything I know about. I don't think.
No. No. I don't believe so. Oh crap. Stop shooting me. Whatever that guy's doing.
Is that the electric guy?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Hold on. Oh, I'm down.
I'm hoping I can do it. Can I do it? Can I do it? Can I do it? Yes.
Oh, I'm down again. Alright, thanks.
Yep. Yeah, you had things like Golden Lightan. You had some characters from Lost Planet, I think. Was also. Oh! He one-shot me.
Yeah, I was trying to kill him.
I think we might. It's one of those where you just run.
Yeah, it might be easiest.
But Tatsunoko vs. Capcom takes the number 9 spot. It's got a great soundtrack. It's if you love Marvel vs. Capcom 2, for example, it's very, or even 3, it falls in line more with that. And the last one's going to be Chrono Trigger. Again, really outside of maybe Shadow Hearts, any of these could go in any of the other rankings. Chrono Trigger is just a masterpiece in video gaming. RPG basically set the bar for any other game to be considered great in regards to RPGs. It's got great story, great art style, amazing music, multiple endings, beloved characters. The combat, simple is fun, and it's difficult enough for you if you want to branch out and play it in a way that you want to master it, but simple enough and easy enough for anyone to be able to actually complete it if they just put a tiny bit of time in. So. And that was back in the glory heydays of Squaresoft.
Mm.
Alright, so we're here.
Okay, that's not too bad.
No.
Target still active. India 2-4, prepare for phase cast.
Nothing.
I still can't possess. Psych. Yes.
Command, Delta Echo 2-4, malfunction electrical. Stand by. I may have it here.
I'm gonna hold off until.
On your 10 list, you mean? Until we
Yeah.
get somewhere a little bit more.
Ah. Wait, you did your 10, right? All of them.
Yeah, I did all 10.
Sorry. I was paying attention. It's just I'm trying to,
Yeah, no.
and I'm down again. This electric guy is killing me.
Yeah, I think it's about finding places to hide behind and then moving up. Let me get you up before that blows up. Alright. Now there's a way up here. Oh, no, there isn't. No, there isn't. I was thinking here. Yeah, try and use the sight lines.
Yeah, no timers.
Yeah.
I'm coming your way.
It seems like he's at certain points. So, hug the wall, and then come around here. Oh, there goes the leg. And then you can jump up here. Oh, does only one of us need to make it? Yes. Okay.
Good job.
Yeah, I think we got hung up thinking we had to fight him. I want Fettle for this mission.
Oh, you got more psychic. Interesting.
How did I get more psychic?
Maybe that one that glitched for me. I don't know.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
It's not that big a deal.
And here's what's her name? Dean and Hank.
Rusty?
Dean and Hank Venture.
Oh, Hank. Yeah, yeah. Rusty's.
Rusty was
Jeez,
yeah.
jeez,
I know, man. You were a big Venture Brothers fan. What's going on? And don't get too excited, folks. It's just a Red Bull. But yes, any of the other games, or any of the games on my top 10 that you all heard that you've either played or haven't, you're interested in, or if you ever want to talk about in the comments, let me know. I can give more in-depth response to questions in the comments about them. There's plenty of others I'd love to have put on there, things like Bloodlines, Sengoku Basara, Dragon's Crown, Strange Brigade, even Ultimate Alliance, but I saved some of these for other co-op games. Super Mario 3D World, Super Mario Galaxy, those are all amazing games that very easily could have made that same list for me.
So were there co-op games that would have made your list otherwise, right?
There's at least 3. Though technically Twisted Metal Black is co-op, I've just never really played it co-op with anyone. It's one I've always played solo. But that's one I think we'll try to, do.
Yeah.
Because we can record, or not record, but we can live stream that. So we do have some Twisted Metal Black on the docket. Also, I'm looking at Jedi Power Battles just dropped 2 not too long ago. I might pick that up and we could give that a job, or a try. I got cross-eyed.
What is going on with this game?
I don't know. He kind of looks like what's his name from Condemned 2. He's got that scraggly like
Ethan.
hobo beard.
Ethan Thomas.
They both have psychic powers of some sort.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Well, I'm gonna hold off on my top 10 until I go to the bathroom. So
Okay.
I will be right back. Hopefully, we're not thrust into combat right away. If we are, keep me alive. Wait. Or not?
Yeah. Well, this is interesting.
Yeah, I got nothing.
I got nothing too. And that's also why we do these videos like this. So again, if it's a game you're interested in, you can see.
Let me go ahead and pistol flash.
All right. Let's do this. Let's enter back into the game. Windows key at least seems to work. If anything, it should save our progress. While he's doing that, hope y'all are doing well, by the way. Alright, let's try this then. Well, it's giving me an exit game. Press any key to skip movie. Oh, well, no. Maybe we just need to skip the movie. I don't know. The world may never know. If it happens again, we'll try that. So yeah, WB Games. This was a WB Games. Yeah. Press Alt Z to open that. I don't want to open overlay with that. Alright, campaign. Host network co-op. Can I continue? Yes, we can resume game. So, at least saved there. I don't know what happened. Maybe got hung up because of the awesomeness of the cutscenes. What is WAN? Ward 23 main view. February 2nd, 2025. Oh, that's kind of neat. Is that the actual time? That is the actual time running here. This is neat. It takes your actual time and gives you the date, so you can see when we're recording this versus when I upload it. Again, because I try to upload every week and Saturday and Sunday for the co-op stuff. Yeah, I'd love to talk more about the stuff. Rogue Trip is another one that I could have easily added on there. Castlevania Curse of Darkness, I know that one's derided sometimes by the Castlevania community, but it's one I've always enjoyed. That also has a banger of a soundtrack. Neverwinter Nights 2 is one I plan on playing. The Warriors, I don't think it's available on Steam, but you know what? We have it on the PS4. I believe about on that. Should be able to do a live stream of that, so we might do that. Shadow Hearts 1 and 2 is not available on anything but PS2. Sadly, I would love to get a Shadow Hearts 1, 2, and 3 collection, even though 3 is by far very bad compared to 1 and 2. Still an okay game. Castlevania 3, you can find that on the Castlevania collection on Steam. Xenoblade Chronicles X will be getting a Switch release in March, I think, of 2025. Thankfully, and I will be picking it up, even though I've spent like 300 hours on the Wii U version. And Twisted Metal 2 and Black are both on the PS4 store, maybe the PS5 as well. I don't know how that works. I only have up to a PS4. Arcanum. Yeah, I'm just going over. Arcanum and Neverwinter Nights 2 are both on Good Old Games. And again, Shinobi is also stuck on its PS2 system. So, yeah, I'm going to re-invite you. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, go for it.
Invite to game. I'm going to blame it on you because you're a ghost. And that's just, it's always the ghost's fault.
Shame on the ghost.
It does have us at interval 03, the store. Alright, resume game. Yeah. Yeah,
Alright.
Go into your top 10 list whenever you're ready, and we'll see if there's any... I know there's not going to be any overlap, but...
Before we do mine, a quick shout out to your list because you have the only property that is so far on your first two lists, the Warriors.
Oh, yes. Movie and pressing key to skip. Alright, we're skipping the cutscene.
Yeah. And I know that was genuine, not something you planned. That was that's
just how it shook out.
So,
I completely forgot about that, but yeah.
So spoilers: there is no Jaws game, no NES Jaws or PS2.
I was about to say. I didn't mind the NES Jaws game. I know a lot of AVGN, but it's an okay game. Simple game loop.
All right, so my first two are set in stone, and everything after that is in whatever order. It doesn't really matter. Eternal Darkness would be number one.
Okay. Eternal Darkness. Now, why is it your number one?
I, like you, a huge horror fan, and my first real big horror love was, no pun intended, Lovecraft. I was I still am, but at the time, and I was a massive, look at these shopping carts. Lovecraft fan.
Hello, welcome to Costco. I love you.
I was about to say this must be a Costco. So it's got the whole mythos aesthetic to it. It's also got the multiple playable characters, multiple settings, times.
That's something I did like about it.
And they play differently for the most part. It's like a grand adventure spanning many years, centuries.
It's a game I always felt they really could have made like a movie or a TV series out of.
Yeah, a TV series would have been really cool. Especially these days, with the streaming.
And then, maybe one day we'll talk about your casting for Eternal Darkness.
Oh, yeah. So. Speaking of casting, you got the whole, Tome of Eternal Darkness, the magic aspect to it, spells aspect. You got the three different factions, so even if you wanted to be a completionist, you could. If you wanted the true ending, you actually had to keep a save file and go through the three ancients, Ulyaoth, Chaturga, and Zelotov.
And they were what, red, blue, and green were
Red,
those
blue.
colors, I think.
Right.
And there wasn't there like a purple that was like an ultimate?
That's Mantarok.
Okay.
That's you would get the actual ending with Mantarok by doing all three, and the whole red health, green sanity, blue magic, the rock paper scissors of one being dominant to another. I'm standing in fire, I think, because I don't know, flashing. Or are you doing that too?
It happened to me too.
Okay. Yeah. So that would be my number one.
Not a bad pick. Even with what grievances I had with it, which was mainly the gameplay. I like the story, the presentation. I love the idea, loving Lovecraft, which that's why I think you'd enjoy Shadow Hearts 1 and 2. 3 is a very different beast. But the gameplay. I love the way the game messed with you, like the input.
Yeah.
The problem is, if you're watching this video and listening to us talk about it, it's not going to be as interesting because it didn't catch you off guard. Like how the sanity effects work.
Spoilers, I guess, but
the sanity
once
effects
you have
are really
played it, the sanity effects are less interesting and more annoying.
Annoying, yeah. Like I think it messed up your controls. It would give you enemies on screen that aren't actually there. You get a game over, I think, and
it would tell you your input was messed up or something. Yeah, it had a whole variety of things.
Which I don't know if there's too many games that really still have ever tried to do that. At least to the same level that game tried to troll you.
Yeah.
But no, it's not a bad one. I get why people adore it. For me, it was the biggest off-putting thing was ammo up, +1 clip per weapon. Okay. It was just the controls that were. If it just had slightly better controls for the combat, because I love the spell crafting that it had in it. You had to figure out the runes and the different spells did stuff. Women's bathroom, men's bathroom. What's this guy over here got? Nothing.
I think this is the way we have to go. I think.
Women's bathroom. Well, maybe the men's bathroom is something.
Oh, whoa! Oh, did it open up? Sorry.
I mean, I opened up the men's bathroom.
Okay.
I don't know what.
There's just bodies in here. Whoa!
I saw a guy standing looking into the women's bathroom.
Okay, something just crawled up into the ceiling. All right. So
sorry. Yeah, continue.
not to get too hung up on it. That's my number one. My number two is remake. The
Resident Evil remake.
Resident Evil 1 remake. Originally
Good
on
pick.
the GameCube and has been. I don't even know how many times it's been adapted, but
Very good pick.
it is.
Oh, real quick. I played Eternal Darkness long after it released. Most of the games on my list I played when they released. Eternal Darkness, the games on his list, I never played Eternal Darkness until, I don't know, what was it, like 6 years ago maybe?
About 5-6 years ago, yeah.
And you were right there with me when I was going through it, especially knowing my frustration with that one boss. But you said I picked like the hardest?
Yeah, because he drained your sanity.
But it was fun, and I would say it's still well worth checking out, even with any minor grievances I may have had with it. Now, Resident Evil Remake, I played that. When did I play that? I played that on my Wii, so it was after it originally released, because that was, what, a GameCube?
Yep, GameCube.
GameCube, okay.
One of the reasons I got the GameCube.
And, great game.
Yeah, it's...
I own it on the Wii, and I thought about picking it up on Steam, but I think that's a different version or something. That's like a remaster of the remake.
Yes, and that's the one I have currently, and I still play every once in a while. It's just the perfect remake. It's obviously graphically superior. It's basically the same game, adds a few extra things. The Crimson Heads and the Lisa Trevor and
the key thing is it adds things. Sorry to hijack a bit, but it adds things that doesn't take away from what fans of the original liked about it.
Yeah, it's the presentation, and we've talked before about it's, I think, there's only one of the, I know remakes have been the thing lately. I would still hold it above the other newer Resident Evil remakes. It's virtually tied with me with the Dead Space remake for, in my opinion, best remake. But it still holds up very well. And I think we've talked before, I think you agreed with me, wouldn't even want a newer remake from the first
no.
Resident Evil, just because that setting, the way they have it now, is pretty much.
There's nothing down here. I just saw it and I was like, why would you want us to come down here and put nothing down here? But yeah, I 100% agree with that. It's a perfect remake. Captured the tone and the feel, kept it, and improved on a lot of things.
Oh, okay. Now I have to look down at my list. Fatal Frame 2.
That is one I have not played on his list.
It is. I have played the first 3 Fatal Frames, and I started to play the one that came out on Steam recently, Made in the Blackwater. And I actually quit because I just could not get into it.
Well, this is cool. Sorry, didn't want to detract. Just like all these TV screens on.
Yeah.
Monitors.
Now it's Best Buy. 2 is the best Fatal Frame. I find the gameplay better than 1.
I'm gonna go back up top real quick. This looks like the way to go.
What, up top?
This way does.
Okay.
Looks like we drop down through there, so I want to see if there's something up top, like a body. Just
Yeah.
that way, it lengthens the time. We can keep rambling.
But 2 is the better of the Fatal Frames. 1 is, it improves on the gameplay of 1.
That was short.
And I wouldn't even really recommend 3. 1 and 2 are great games though, and 2 is the better of the 2.
So what drew that to you so much over, I don't know, say Siren or Haunting Ground?
The camera mechanics are really cool. Something different. It's basically a third-person game with first-person combat, but with the camera. The setting, old school Japanese village. The story,
It's about what, 2 girls?
The 2 twins, and there's a. I'm not going to butcher the story by playing and trying to talk about it, but it's basically in order to stop the calamity, in order to stop bad things from happening every so often, a twin has to be sacrificed. And it's basically about these 2 twins who get trapped in the village. And one of them gets possessed by one of the... Ooh. Okay. Gets possessed by one of the older ancient twins from one of the failed sacrifices. I'm not even doing it any justice.
Yeah.
It's basically about
right.
twins. It's basically about one of the twins being sacrificed to save the village from destruction. These guys are real, right?
Yeah, I got a reticle on them.
FX.
Pretty much, right? This feels like they've got lead pipes. This feels like Condemned.
Yeah.
Very Condemned.
So Fatal Frame 2. I hate saying aesthetics, but I'm going to be saying it a lot during, the tone, aesthetics. The majority of ours, well, mine specifically, are going to be horror games. But I don't think you can play it on anything other than PS2.
I think they're doing like a remake or a remaster. Thought I
would
heard something about
be
that.
very interested if they did. But yeah, any of the first two Fatal Frame games, I would recommend that specifically too. Three's not bad. I just, Silent Hill 1, classic survival horror. My favorite Silent Hill. Better than 2. I think we're in agreement 2 is overrated.
Yes.
Not bad at
Not
all,
bad,
but just it's not better at Silent Hill games. I would even put 3 and 4 ahead of 2. But I'll have to pay attention more next time to save you from this bum with a spiral thing on his face.
Oh yeah, no, I got a knife. I got a knife.
Silent Hill 1,
Yeah, this
classic story.
great story.
Gameplay, not combat centric, but that's how it should be for that type of game. I don't think there's anything else I can add. So
Gave us a great sequel with Silent Hill 3. And I call it a
Yeah,
sequel because
yeah.
Silent Hill 3 is tied to the story of Silent Hill 1, where Silent Hill 2 is a self-contained
yeah, yes.
segment.
Thank you.
Also gave us a good movie. Not the best movie ever, obviously, but it's a good movie.
I just blasted open.
Harry is Father of the Year with what he goes through
Yeah,
for someone that isn't even their blood child, right?
yeah.
Adopted.
Thank you for actually putting into words.
Still worth playing to this day, just because the story is that good and the characters are. It has the reason I always loved Silent Hill was it had that B movie dialogue in its execution, right?
Guns
Oh,
blazing.
guns. Let's switch, and I'll do that. Oh, okay, Akimbo. Oh, there's Alma. Bye, Alma.
Leave me alone, Alma. Just go away. Yeah, good. That's a good point though about 3 being a direct sequel of 1. Possibly why I would put 3 also ahead of 2.
Silent Hill also introduced a type of horror game where the monsters, granted not this like Silent Hill 2, oh, it's all manifestations of James, blah blah, this and that. It was more, the monsters were less zombies in the sense of stuff we'd seen at the time in horror games. It's not Dracula, it's not, werewolves, it's demonic ghost children.
Oh, I can.
Oh, you
possess
can
them.
possess them, huh?
Yeah. Also, another good point. Not your standard. What the hell's going on? Zombie enemies.
You blocked my melee.
Okay, moving on. I'm not doing a good job of talking and playing.
Well, we've talked about how hard it can be to talk and play at the same time.
What do I got next? The next 2 I'll just put together because they're the same universe. Alan Wake and Control.
All right, newer games.
Yeah.
I think my newest game on my list was Xenoblade Chronicles X, and that game's like 10 years old.
I've been very open about my probably irrational love affair with the Remedy universe.
I mean, great games. Max Payne is also really solid.
Alan Wake I first played when it came out in 2010 on the Xbox, and I got the Steam version way before when it was still available. I think it's still not available because of the copyright thing.
Oh, it's not.
I think
Maybe
yeah.
I should do an Alan Wake playthrough.
Um, they might have put it back on. I'm not sure. Well, I know they recently did a remaster of the first one, so. But love the story. Remedy, I feel, does very good with their stories. Um, you know, Alan Wake, the writer, you got writer's block. His wife, they go to Bright Falls to try to loosen up the writer's block, but she's also brought him there to hook him up with Dr. Emil Hartman, who runs a sanctuary for struggling artists. But he has ulterior motives, because he knows the power behind Cauldron Lake, and there's a whole bunch of stuff going on.
You ever seen In the Mouth of Madness? There you go.
Yeah.
It's In the Mouth of Madness, the video game.
Um,
Or just Mouth of Madness, I can't remember. It's got a great presentation.
Great, yeah.
The way
great
it's put together, it's presented very well. Episodically, I like that format. Almost like you're watching a TV series.
Yeah. The gameplay loop is shine your light and shoot. It's not really, doesn't get that much deeper, but it's good for what it is and what it needs to be. And basically, it's a story that keeps me to it. A story and the presentation, and also one of the best. Well, I'm not going to say best. I'll say my favorite video game moments of all time. The concert stage.
The concert stage, yeah.
Which Remedy has a habit of doing. They had that, the ashtray maze for Control. If you remember that, and
Yep.
there's a musical scene in Alan Wake 2 that is just, it's just so awesome. I wouldn't do it justice by describing it. Just look up Alan Wake 2 musical scene. It's so much fun.
I would take care to keep them at a distance, brother.
Yeah.
I'm still going to try to possess them.
Yeah, great set pieces in those Remedy games.
Yeah, Remedy does a good job making like set pieces like that. Yeah, Alan Wake. And 2, I love 2 as well, but there's...
Oh, is that on the list, or is that just...
What's that?
Was that one that was on your list?
No,
or
2 is not going to be on the list, but I just want to mention it. It's not going to be on the list. Gameplay-wise, it slows down so much in portions. That I think it's not as engaging as the first one. Especially if you're doing a second playthrough, anything after the first playthrough, it can get really bogged down. And there's a couple narrative choices that I kind of thought I didn't enjoy that much. I'm getting, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, no, sorry.
I'm coming.
But still recommended, but not on my Control, another Remedy game, still the same universe. Again, the presentation, the story. Even if you come out of the game not knowing the full story, I still love the story and the presentation. The powers, it's not anything truly groundbreaking, but I think it's just done so well. The whole concept of the gun, the service weapon, how it changes. Yeah, just the whole.
There was a TV series that always reminded me of it. It was because that deals with like cursed weapons and cursed items. And,
yeah.
I forgot what it was called. But
Altered world events and.
I think it was like a sci-fi TV series.
Was it like
sci-fi
Hanger or
film.
something?
Very, I think Hanger's like 17.
Yeah. Not Hanger 18. That'd be copyright, baby. But
Yeah.
yeah, Control's just pretty much the same reason for Alan Wake: the presentation, the story. Um, so many cool moments like the ashtray maze. Very, if you're familiar with the SCP, I think it's called. That kind of shadowy
Organization.
organization of weird stuff, right? Very much like that. I still look up some of the stuff from time to time. You know, when I'm just waiting or something, I have the website saved on my phone just to look up some of the different altered items and everything in the game. Everything from a rubber duck that sneaks up on you and surprises you to a room full of post-it notes that keep spawning. A refrigerator that will eat you if you're not constantly looking at it. The shared universe. I'm really looking forward to where they go. And I'm going to move on because I feel like I'm rambling as I'm trying. Yep. What else we got? Alan Wake. Next two I'm going to group together because they're the same series. Metal Gear Solid, Twin Snakes. The GameCube remake of Metal Gear Solid 1. Classic game, Metal Gear Solid 1. A lot of people claim the original is better. I prefer the remake. Better graphics, better gameplay.
No.
You will not find her.
Okay.
All right, Gordon Freeman. Or Commissioner Gordon. Take your pick.
Yeah. They're the same person now, Commissioner Gordon Freeman. Anyway,
Commissioner.
Metal Gear Solid 1, Twin Snakes, classic game, espionage, action, whatever. One of my first gaming loves, the PlayStation version, and the GameCube version is just a souped up, better version of the two. I'm not one of those. Metal Gear Solid is one of my favorite series. I am not one of those people that will say Kojima is a genius.
Thank you for that.
I will say, I don't even know if he would say he's a genius. It just seems like the guy has fun making these games, you know? And give me all the weird. Give me Fat Man, give me Vamp, give me Vulcan Raven, give me Psycho Mantis, just give me all that weird stuff.
Well, here's some weird stuff for you.
Yeah, look at that. That's cool. I'm all for it. Give me the 100-year-old guy, sniper, that sucks in chlorophyll on his bald dome. You know, I mean...
And the two that are grouped is what?
That
Snake Eater and 3, I'm assuming?
Nope.
No?
Nope.
Oh.
Four.
Really? The one with the beauties, are they? Is that what they're called?
Yes.
The beauties?
Yes. Give me the beauties too. I thought they were awesome. Were they derivative? Yes, because they were exact copies of older enemies from one.
And that's got to have been intended.
That was
I feel.
Intended. Yes. I mean, you could. I've heard some people claim it's lazy, but I kind of liked it, to be honest. Especially how they played out. I thought it was a great ending to a great series, basically. And I ranked up. Cool. Ammo up, 1 clip per weapon. That doesn't feel good, but hey, thank you. Anyway, a great ending to a great series. I could have 3 I almost picked, but I just felt like 4 was the perfect way to end one of my favorite series.
So what got you into that in the first place? Because really, like, honestly, having known you for a while now, I guess one would say, most of
Yeah.
my life, um, stealth espionage games don't usually seem to be something that would come to my mind when I think
I
Heath.
don't know. I
Usually,
honestly don't know.
it's not horror.
No.
It has stealth mechanics.
Yeah. I
Oh, they're
honestly.
stop! Who throws crap at people? Stop!
Yeah, I honestly couldn't tell you. Probably some recommendation from a magazine is how I did things those days.
Oh, I'm gonna die.
I gotcha. Okay.
Damn guy's throwing stuff.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm stopping talking because these guys are.
Yeah, they're a bit more mobile.
We can. I think we can fall back in here.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. Also with 4, there are so many ways, and within any of the Metal Gear games, there's so many ways you can play them. You could do it action, you could do it espionage. Um, I think in 4 there were like 50 different emblems you could get depending on how you played it, based on different criteria, like how many times you saved or healed or whatever, stealth, melee, shooting. Just so many Easter eggs and little things that made the game special. Um,
A lot of care and love went into that series.
yes, I
Regardless of
think
how you feel, some folks
about
might feel about the game,
yeah, I think a
Kojima,
lot.
or the game genre itself.
Right, I think that's a good point. That's a
There
very
is
good
nothing back
point.
here.
Thank you for making it.
Like I only played up to 2, but I love the crap out of the first one. Oh, they blocked it with cardboard and a ladder. I see a ladder. That's kind of neat.
And one more thing about the Metal Gear games before I move on.
Oh no, I've got stuff to say about Metal Gear.
Okay. Well,
He's-
people complain about the story, but I mean, like I mentioned, give me the goofy shit. It's just so much fun to me, and it almost in a way that it takes itself so serious, but it's like, look at this guy with a gas mask just floating and talking about your save file, like trying to get into your head, little things like that. But and people that complain specifically about 4, like it's more like a movie. What do you expect? Like you're playing the 4th entry in this series. If it's your first Metal Gear game, I mean, it probably shouldn't be, right?
yeah, yeah.
If you're a fan of the series and you're playing it because you love it and you're complaining, you should know better by now. I
Yeah.
mean, that's just that's how the game's gonna be, and I love it for it.
It wasn't any different than Metal Gear Solid 1, really, in that regard. Metal Gear Solid 1 was also very cutscene heavy.
Yeah. And that's all I got. So
I played Metal Gear Solid 1 on a whim, more or less. I just was like, oh, this looks neat. I rented it. And then, of course, when I ended up buying it, I bought a rental copy from a game store, which didn't come with the what you needed to get past a certain part. You need to input a certain codec
Yep.
code, I think.
Meryl's Codex
Oh,
on
crap.
the back of the box.
Oh, crap. Where do these guys come from? And I put a lot of hours into the first one. And then with the second one, yeah, I was one of those people that was kind of bummed it wasn't Snake, especially since you play him in the first, like, hour or so of the game. But I still enjoyed it.
Yep.
I love the wackiness of the series. And I think it's because 3 came out, again, when I was in the military doing the Marine Corps deployment stuff, so I just kind of fell out of the series at that point, and by the time I would have been able to catch up, which seems like a silly excuse because it's a video game, you can always pick it up and catch up. I just had fallen out of interest in the series.
I will say this about 3, and it did almost make my list. One of the things I held against 3 is a fabulous game, outstanding game.
The pain.
I'm covered in bees.
I'm covered in bees.
Look up Last Days of Foxhound, people. Trust me. Just look up Last Days of Foxhound. It's a webcomic. It's hilarious. But some of the gameplay elements were...
Is it the camo system?
Yeah, it was innovative. Well, maybe not innovative. It might have been done in other games. I never know. Ambitious. We'll say ambitious. The camo system and the healing system, but you constantly had to go into your menu to change it.
If ever there was a mouthful
And it's something I'm really looking forward to see if they can fine-tune that with the remake coming out.
Did they have that system in 4? I watched you play through it, but I don't remember too much.
You had a
about
camo.
It, but
They did, but you had the camo that I'm pretty sure it was like you just kept it on and it adjusted.
okay.
So you didn't have to change your menu. It was called the MK, the Mark II camo, I think? I'll have to look it up again. It's been a while.
This looks like a boss fight.
Yeah. No, they streamlined it for 4, but if they can even streamline it even more for the remake, very much looking forward to it. Where am I at? I got 2 more. I feel like I'm going longer than you.
No, it's
Okay.
because I'm, talking
Yeah.
more a bit about.
For some reason, I'm having a harder time with this game paying attention than we did with beforehand.
I think it's perspective
Yeah, probably. Yeah, that's a good point. First
because it's first person.
person.
I'm just right.
They were behind you. Shouldn't laugh. Probably doing the same looking at my guy.
Oh, there's contextual body damage, so if you shoot them in the leg, they
Oh,
hop
okay.
after you.
Huh?
I mean, it doesn't help you much, but you can't really shoot them in the leg, but it's kind of neat.
Okay, so 2 more. Alien Isolation.
Okay, that's one I have not played.
One
Stop.
movie-related game I told you about, but I wouldn't count it as a movie game. It's not based on a specific movie, but
Inspired by.
yeah,
More.
outstanding game. Again, another aesthetic atmosphere. Obviously, the property. We're both huge fans of Alien property. I've talked before with you about however long it takes you to finish a game. Don't be
No, yes.
It'll take me 4 times longer because I'll sit in a save room and take 20 minutes mapping out my route in my head.
What is this?
Multiply that by 1,000, and that's Alien Isolation. Because I would just be sitting in a locker, not wanting to move because the alien is somewhere out there. I mean, they did such a good job with the alien, coding it however they programmed it. I read an article about how they did it. I couldn't tell you specifically because it's up my head, but
You can't pick that up.
the job they did with the alien was amazing. It does, I know we've talked before about, it gets a bit long.
Yeah, it's one I haven't played, but the main reason I haven't played is because everything I've heard about it is it's a bit long in the tooth.
It is, but it's worth playing when you get the chance because it's such an amazing experience.
Done by the people who did Total War Warhammer, actually, which is one I almost added to my top 10 video games, because it's just basically the perfect Warhammer Fantasy game. But yeah, I love
And
Alien. And
the aesthetic of it, like the spaceships, they just nail the whole look of that and
late
feel
70s,
that
early
grinding.
80s,
Yeah.
what we considered sci-fi future stuff back then. Yeah. What's
And
one
just so
thing
much.
in that game you wish they would add to maybe, I don't know, I don't want to say improve because it would change the game based upon what you would add, but that you would have liked to have seen put into the game that maybe would have helped the length of it kind of not dissuade people as much. For
I don't
someone
know.
like me.
I just think they could have tightened up the last section of it because it gets kind of you get away from the one alien stalking you to, well, spoilers. You know, you deal with multiple aliens.
That's
You
something
know,
we've talked about before. There's many other games that fell into that trap. Manhunt's the one I always cite, where at the end of the game it turns from a stealth game, which I love the majority of, because it's like it's a stealth game, play it like a stealth game. But then the last bit of the game, they changed it. Maybe not to the
yeah,
same degree. I never played Alien Isolation, but there's a trap a lot of these games fall into when they're like, we're gonna add this new extra bit that wasn't in the pretty much the rest of the game in this final bit, and it's like,
yeah, yeah. They could have just kept the. Honestly, they could have just kept the tone and the pacing and everything the same through the whole game, and it would have been, you know, it wouldn't have taken anything away from it. So, gameplay wise, I off the top of my head, I couldn't think of anything they need to add. I wanted to add the DLC. Um, I remember telling you they have DLC about the first movie, and they brought back all the voice actors. Um, you know, Sigourney Weaver, um, Lambert, Brett, Dallas. Um, they got all the voice actors for the DLC, so that was really cool. Um, and then my last one, Parasite Eve.
oh, that's a good one too.
Parasite Eve. My
That,
favorite,
yeah,
probably, I guess by default, my favorite RPG.
yeah, it is an RPG,
Um,
horror RPG.
yep. One more time, the story, the aesthetic, um, the gameplay. It's action RPG, so that suits me a bit better. Um, it's got a, you know, T-Rex and a Triceratops.
And Pterodactyl.
Yep. It's a Christmas game.
It's a Christmas game. Yep, for sure, totally.
Square Enix, right?
It's
Or was
another
it
one.
just Square?
It was SquareSoft at the time.
Squaresoft. Yeah, just another. Once again, another horror game with story and aesthetics
If you must
that
say
sucked me in.
the fastest
And I know I've told you I've read the book
not to round them.
that it's very, very, very loosely based on, but it was still an interesting read if anyone wants to look it up. A Bray. Not a fan of two. Not a fan of two, but one is.
Yeah, that's one I remember. I picked up specifically because at the time that's when SquareSoft did more than just Final Fantasy, and it was a fresh take on the RPG genre, being not just horror, but the combat system itself being very real time
Yeah,
with
real time.
using the at the time active time battle system that was
Thank
a
you.
big
Yes.
thing in Final Fantasy VII, and then they ported it over to other formats. It's a Christmas game, like you said. The story's kind of bonkers, but it's a fun type of like B-movie horror. Turn it on. The set pieces are great. The score is amazing. I have the music CD somewhere. So whenever I'm doing something, my playlist pops on, it'll randomly pop up one of the songs from it. But you've got the Chrysler Building for extra challenge and the true ending. I don't know what it is, but horror games, Squaresoft's done it and Capcom's done it, but battleships, for some reason, ends up with battleships, right? Resident Evil 6.
I never even thought about it. That's a good point.
Squaresoft's Parasite Eve, and I think there might be a little bit of contention here, not aggressively, but I didn't mind Parasite Eve 2 as much as I was thinking I would. I don't think it's as good as the first one by any stretch of the imagination, but it was okay.
Yeah, it's fine. I don't know, maybe I just a snob about one.
It's another one of those I'd consider like a landmark RPG title that, much like Chrono Trigger, is a masterpiece. I wouldn't say Parasite Eve is in the RPG field, but it did advance RPG to be more than just people in a fantasy setting swinging swords around.
Good point. That's why I keep you around to
That's why I keep you around.
articulate what I don't.
Sometimes.
Say.
Most of the times it's poopy. Poopy. Yeah, now I want to play Parasite Eve again.
Okay, I would love to as well. Never played Third Birthday.
That was like an iOS one though, wasn't it? Like on, or was that like PSP?
It was PSP.
Oh, I fell down.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, you fell down too, so.
I think we're supposed to.
Yeah, looks like it.
So that's my list. I do apologize, people. I've been loving this whole thing, but you get the gist. You got any questions, you can leave a comment. Hit that like button, leave a comment.
You said it, not me.
I purposely did not want to put any multiplayer games. There was really only one I was going to put on anyway, if I did. But that will definitely be on a multiplayer list.
Is it like a game of hot potatoes?
No. That'll be on the list, yes, but that wasn't what I was going to put on this. It was Left 4 Dead.
Oh, okay. Spoilers.
Also, I almost put Isaac on it.
Binding of Isaac?
Yeah. But I decided not to because it's a roguelike,
Roguelike. Yeah.
like whichever term. Which was just my reason. We didn't put that kind of limit on it. That was just my kind of thing. But I pumped up over almost 1,000 hours, I think, in that game. Real quick, a couple others I considered BioShock.
Which one, Infinite?
No, one.
Oh, really? I know you like to give me a hard time about Infinite, so I figured.
I mean, well, Infinite is my favorite of them. If this makes sense, but I would put one on the list.
Okay. BioShock's one I bandied around. It would have been BioShock 2, but definitely for the impact on the industry, BioShock 1 was like a hurricane. I remember I was a late adopter to it. I didn't think much about it. Stop going behind cover. But I'm glad I did finally get over myself, picked it up, and played it. As much as I will poop on and continue to poop on BioShock Infinite, it's still an okay game. Just I prefer 1 and 2.
Yeah, 2 has the better gameplay, I feel, but the story of 1 is better. And the influence, like you mentioned. Um,
Yeah, there's what else is there?
I almost put Dead Space Remake on there.
Really that good?
Yes. I know I've been saying this, and honestly, I I feel like you're going to be disappointed just because the way I've talked it up. But I would put Dead Space Remake over any of the remakes that have come out recently, and I think it's better than the original. So I almost put that on there, or Dead Space itself almost would have been on there. Real quick, Tomb Raider, the 2013, which was the first of the newer games. For the game, not just for the gameplay, but also for the setting. It's on the Japanese islands, old World War II structures. So I enjoyed that. It's got a whole Japanese thing going for it. And the Darkness.
Darkness? Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Oh shit. Heck. Didn't even notice. I don't know if I psychically kill it, but I'm down.
I'm just throwing all my grenades at it and hoping that does something. Picking you up, picking you up.
That was all you. Alright. Well, thank you for covering me, because I was just
No, going through lists and playing, especially
trying to talk and trying to do
Mhm.
this. People are gonna think I'm drunk, which I don't do that anymore, but hey.
Well, you know, the way I explain it in my videos solo is because I'm like, you must all think I talk like this when I'm alone because I sound like a rambling man.
Yeah.
But I do this because I'm trying to allow you to simulate, emulate, and participate in the feeling of sitting on the
Yeah.
couch next to me,
That
and
really
we're hanging out. So this is just the same thing as my solo videos, but another person sitting on the couch along with us, and you guys at home watching, joining us. Thank you for joining us.
that is my list. And one last point to make, and then I'll really be quiet. There's a bunch of grenades in here if you want
I'm full.
them.
Can't pick up anymore.
I had a harder time with this list. Like I had,
Than the movie one.
yeah, I
Yeah.
did. 'Cause there were many more that I'm
There's
like,
so many games. Yeah.
yeah. So many games we've played over the years. And I was kind of surprised I didn't
Pick older games.
pick that older Resident Evil games. I honestly think the Remedy games have overtaken Resident Evil as my favorite series, if that counts as a series.
I'd say it would because they are a connected universe, as you pointed out.
Yeah. Like the Federal Bureau of Control is actively involved with in Alan Wake 2.
Nothing.
No, it says open. Nothing. Sink.
Nothing.
Sink with no toilet. Just a sink.
Just a sink. Sink is a toilet. A very difficult toilet.
Yeah, then I guess the
Found the
Remedy
toilet.
games are now my favorite series. But and I've talked to you before about how if I were to play the games today, I would prefer all the remakes of the Resident Evils, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And older games in general, I guess, you know. Oh, hey, bum.
Any reasons you can think? For example, like I still prefer original RE3 over remake.
Yeah.
I'm kind of torn. I think I still prefer the original 2, with RE1 remake being. Oh, collect the Alma doll. Apparently there are collectibles in this game.
Oh, is it cute looking or is it
Yeah, it's like a little cute, creepy.
chibi?
Yeah. Picked it up already, though. It's like a lamp with hair.
Oh. For some reason, I love that description. A lamp with hair.
This guy again.
It's
Yeah,
one of those things where I appreciate the older games, but I just
where we
if
came
you
from,
asked
but
me which ones I would want to play right now, it would be the remake. Oh, hey. Hey,
welcome. What are brothers for than sneaking up behind people and meleeing them with a knife in the back?
I'm gonna hold you to that.
Oh, crap. Sorry, FBI. Yeah, I guess I'm a bit of a old grognard, I guess, when it comes to preferring the older games generally. I'll be interested to eventually getting to Dead Space remake, though. Maybe that'll change my mind.
I joked around about propping that up so much, but I genuinely do hope you enjoy it.
The hell?
Did you go downstairs?
Yeah, I dropped. Oh, not down. Where are you at? I dropped down here. There's like weird roots on the wall that slithered away.
No.
Some really neat
Yeah, this just
atmosphere.
took someone a whole lot of time to do all this in the walls.
I was gonna say something, I bet, but we'll never know because I shot the TV screen.
What are you doing down? You went downstairs.
Oh yeah, this is not connected. I have to go up to you.
That's all right. I'll just take it on some people.
I was exploring. I like to get lost. I like to be pointed out the way it wants me to go and then not go that way at all until I explore everything else.
Hey, that was my Fallout New Vegas.
And that's
Where I think you kept telling me that I should just, you really need to go to bed. But then what happened was by the time I got there and the robot guy's like, yeah, check all these people out. I'd already checked them all out.
and some folks might be like, well, why don't you have Fallout New Vegas or Fallout 1 and 2? Because I do adore those games, but Arcanum, I felt, kind of filled that spot.
I could have put New Vegas.
And I'm going to be honest, I do love and adore New Vegas and Fallout 1, but I'm kind of burnt out with all the exposure that we've been getting from Fallout recently. So, was there anything downstairs?
I might not have gone everywhere. I think I was just waiting on you.
No.
Oh, is it over here? Or is this another sneak? Nope.
Can't even open it. Okay, I know where to go.
Okay.
So yeah, our lists aren't exhaustive, and they don't. They can change over time. As he, again, if you would have asked him 10 years ago, favorite top 10 games, it probably may have held older games on there. And there's a lot of games we didn't talk about. Like I said, for example, on my part, it's Fallout. Fallout New Vegas. He even said Fallout New Vegas would have been one possibly. But when you got to slap a top 10 together, you have to slap a top 10 together. You can't do a top 10 that ends up into a top 50. Because it's not a top 10.
Despite us having many honorable
mentions.
I think also what you can take away from this is we love games.
We do.
Genuinely love games.
We love games, and we've played a lot of them. More than most people will probably say is healthy, but, you know, worst ways to spend your time and money.
I would also like to give another shout out to, I mentioned them last time we played, which would be yesterday.
They don't know
The Dan
that.
Mulling. The Dan Mulling games. Inscription, Hex, Coney Island.
Okay, yeah.
Were also briefly thought of, and I was like, nah. But they are worthwhile games to check out if you're looking for something interesting. And that's a whole nother list. That's no longer games you like, but games you think people should just check out. Which might be another list, right?
What games people should check out? Yeah, yeah. There's actually one on the tip of my tongue. I forgot what it was called, but no, I don't know what that was. I can't see anything. I'm stuck looking at a wall.
Okay.
Oh, we're doing this thing again. We're going to
Weird
creepy
monster
woods.
guy grabbed me and yelled in my face. Now we're.
Why is he my monster guy? Why isn't he your monster guy? You're the ghost. I like how you're still in the body of the guy you possessed.
Oh, I can't tell. Or maybe I can by looking. Can I get out?
But yeah, we'll do 10 games we recommend. I'll write that down as an idea, actually. Top 10 recommend.
Do we have to make it some sort of caveat, like unique games? Or off the wall games?
Well, they can't be on our top 10 video games list, for one.
Okay, that's a good one.
Otherwise, we would just repeat our top 10 video games list. We could always do like under $30 or something.
I definitely like the one restriction.
But yeah, I'll think of a restriction or something. But F.E.A.R 3, it's actually not bad. I mean, setting's nice. I don't know much about the story because, again, I didn't play the first two, so I have zero connections to what's going on.
I think we're trying to resolve some family issues.
I think Alma's not a little girl anymore, is the thing.
I think I remember she might be our mother. Like she aged up or something?
Like weird time travel-y, wibbly-wobbly stuff where she...
Like her powers aged
Like
up.
this is the guy that was from like the first two games, right? Maybe.
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
I feel like it was. Maybe I'm making it up, but maybe you went to go take care of her or find out what's going on, and then you find out eventually this little girl grows up to be your mother, and she does some weird time traveling stuff. I don't know. Oh, that's gonna be a good pick.
Now I have the sniper rifle. Where is it? All down there. I'm kind of curious. I'm gonna look up the story when. Oh, cool. That was not someone. That was a chair. I sniped a chair.
This is a bad shotgun. And I don't mean like bad isn't good. I mean bad isn't bad. Game developers, Shotguns can hit things from far away.
Shit.
Are you down?
Yeah.
I'll try and get you up before I go down. Revive me! That might be some games we might need to look at some point. Oh, red ball. You can kick the ball.
Well, as usual, whenever you're in a playground, you need to find out if you can interact. We can go in this house.
Whoa! I can slide kick into him. Whoa!
What is... Did your screen just go orange?
Yeah,
Yelling.
Alma did some yelling.
They are getting stronger.
No, you didn't. You didn't found yous. I feel like this game is kind of has favoritism though towards someone playing as this character because I get access to guns without needing to possess bodies.
Yeah.
You are a bad sniper.
Oh, that's the guy I killed. I took over.
Oh, he was alive again.
Oh.
They must have dropped somebody down.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I said he was a bad sniper, because I walked right up to him and shot him.
Well, he was a bad sniper, the one I possessed too, so. Because it was me. Although I did kill one person.
Okay, so now where do we go? Where
Oh,
do we go now?
Over here?
Oh, wow. Yep. Looks like it.
You get to go into a mech? I think you get to go into a mech.
I get to go into it. Use power armor to quick and paste and release station. Okay. Alright, I get to go in a combat suit mech thing. That works. That's cool. Where am I going?
This door.
Oh. I don't think I'm gonna fit in that.
It's kind of shiny. I think it wants you to shoot it.
Oh yeah. Good call.
Do this. Oh. Apparently you can block my position. I kind of don't want to get in front of you with the friendly fire because I'm gonna run up the stairs, see if there's anything.
Alright.
Not. Just walk off. Well, so far this is my favorite part of the game. I don't have to do anything.
Yeah, just stay behind me. Halt. You have 3 seconds to confirm your identity. You are in violation. I cannot use stairs because I'm at 209.
Oh, shit. Yeah, that's all you. Else, I don't know if I'm doing any good. Yeah.
Oh, I overheated. That's alright. You go down already?
I think I was helping.
You helped. You helped. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Yeah, just follow behind, I guess. Also, I don't know how this plays single player. I don't know if like the AI takes control
Yeah, that's a good thing.
or what.
We're back to the woodsy place.
I was to leave a legacy of gods.
Yeah, you keep talking like that, dude. Just
We don't know what you're talking about. We just got here.
don't care. I'm gonna go.
This was relatively affordable too, if I remember. We didn't pay much for it. So, and again, contrary to how much we might not be talking about the game, I'm having fun playing it.
No, the gameplay's fun. Especially this guy. You keep blowing up I'm trying to possess, but that's okay.
Well, you know what?
Better you do it before I possess him than after. That would be awkward.
Your zombie name is Man Who Possesses Puppies. Your zombie name.
Let me write the guide for playing Battle this version. Just stay behind the map. Fettle, is that my guy's name? Fettle?
Kettle. Yeah.
Kettlebell.
Can I jump in this? Not really. So how do I get out of this?
I'm down.
I can't get out of this, so... How do I get up? How do you get out of this thing? Can I pick you up through the fence? No, I can't.
Probably should have
Alright.
thought about that before I did.
Reload checkpoint, yeah. Well, we'll see how far it sets us back. Hopefully it sets us back before... After clearing out everything. Okay, well that's not bad. Now I have to figure out how to get up over this, because for some reason...
Alright, you can't jump, obviously, right?
Yeah, no, I press the jump button and he does this, like...
Nothing gets you out, right?
That doesn't... Oh, X did. I could swear I mashed X.
Yeah, it's wonky, right? Probably
Yeah.
did.
Copy that. All squads fall back. Let them through. We'll deal with them.
Can I not? I can't possess because of the electricity? Guess not.
Alright, do these change, or do they... No, I guess... Suppressing fire!
I'm down again. Thanks.
Sure
So
thing.
far, you definitely have done more of that.
What else is new? They were stuck in the door. I should have let them keep doing that. They were both trying to run in. And they got stuck. Alright, I must have should. Well, no, I might as well stick with this, alright?
Ooh, is that a 203?
It looks like it, but whenever I switched to it, I didn't see like a grenade launcher function.
It's got 2 or something. It's got the longer barrel on the bottom. It's really weird. Doesn't seem like it's possible or a good idea.
No. No. Actually, it looks like a shotgun adapter. I don't know. It's just a weirdly designed gun.
Oh, okay. I see. The barrel is still on the top, maybe, for the top gun.
Yeah,
longer
the
barrel.
top gun. Don't take my breath away. Oh, hey, look at this. Our asshat buddy. Weaken the phase caster by destroying glowing transformers. Glowing transformers.
Okay. With cylinders on the top. Hit.
Oh, that went down too.
Slow it down a bit here.
I think we have to wait till the Transformers send power, maybe?
Those cylinders on top.
Yeah,
they
yeah.
start- oh, okay.
They start glowing, and that's when we shoot them, I think. Oh, were you trying to stay
trying
back
to
there?
trick it.
Yeah. Oh, I'm down. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Jeez.
You go down quick, yeah.
Oh, he went. Is he dead already?
Yeah, that was well, anticlimactic. Thought we'd have to do like hide behind cover, shoot him. All right, complete interval 04. How long to beat is this game?
I thought you'd be happy to see us.
Oh, look, it's the person who's been talking to us. That we haven't been paying attention to.
You. I knew if you were alive, you'd come for me.
Who are you? Must be from the other games. All right, this
Yeah.
game's about 6 hours, so.
How many intervals?
Um,
Apparently, he got himself mixed up with armored.
I'll let you know in a second.
Can she not see me?
No, I think he's like in his head, from what I remember. That's why whenever like you said you were seeing the same point of view, the door hitting you.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
There are 8. So we're about halfway through. What time is it? It's about 5. I don't know if you want to call it.
Yeah, I
After this.
think.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
He was right by Alma.
yeah, this got really weird then.
Yep, this is a weird one. What
Yeah,
heck have we been missing?
I'm gonna look it up actually. I'm kind of curious, but yeah, this would be a good place to stop. About the halfway point.
Yeah, we should be able to finish it up in the next one. So, these paranormal anomalies. Again, not that this is a bad game at all. It's just we've started this new idea where we're going to talk about top 10s while we play. It'll help us stay focused on discussion points. Hopefully, lessen dead space. Not the game, pun intended.
Jeez, look at you. God.
What can I say? Favorite son. That's all I can say.
Look at your aggression. You got like a 4 and a 0.
But yeah, we'll load in the next one and then we'll call it. But let us know how you feel about the new format.
Yeah.
Keep it going for another 1 or 2, and then if it doesn't bear fruit, maybe we'll drop it. But I think it's fun to make lists. Lists are great things.
Yeah.
It's fun.
We've talked about it enough. We
Yeah.
just never got down to it, so it was a good call to actually start doing it. Also, if you agree or disagree,
Yeah, let us know.
please throw it out there.
Unless you disagree with anything on my list, and you're terrible. Stop it. Is Alma's contractions tear the world apart?
Okay, that's
Tower, interval 5.
that's one way of phrasing it. There's some mighty contractions. Jesus.
And I will. Hey, this is how the last interval started off too, with a little robot thing patrolling the street. Rely on you to do the research on the game, and you can give us a book report.
I will. I'll give a book report.
On game 1 and 2. And I'll see if I can find that Shame on Me.
Oh yeah,
Only
yeah.
once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on Ghost. Talk a bit about that. I think it was a bundle for F.E.A.R 2 that you got. It was like a pre-order.
We'll have to watch it when I'm back home.
Yeah, I'll dig it up. I know I've got it somewhere. And then, of course, what the heck is going on with these guys? Like, what they are. Maybe they've told us, but we
The
haven't.
robot outside couldn't take care of
So,
them.
All right, folks. We're going to call it here, as apparently hell on earth is happening. And, let's see. Let me just host network real quick. Okay, yeah, it's saved. Leave lobby. Let me double check this. Real quick before doing the closing segments. You know what? No, I'll look it up later. So yeah, this is F.E.A.R 3 Part 1 in 2025. Also, our top 10 video games list in this video. His top 10, my top 10. No overlap, coincidentally. Just to show that between us, we've got like 80 years, 70 years of gaming experience around there.
Yep.
And just between two people tells you how many different experiences with games there can be. So,
but we could always get together and play the same co-op.
play the same co-op, which we'll be doing a top 10 co-op list stuff. I think that's going to be the next one I have written down for us.
Heads up.
So, anyways, to my subscribers, y'all stay awesome, and you have an amazing day, and you drive by Run Making Beers. We'll catch you next time. Until then, everyone, you have a good morning, a good afternoon, and a good night.
Night, everyone.